Hey family, what's happening? This is Pastor Gilliam, and listen, I am so excited. Why? Because this Sunday we're back in worship. And listen, I just wanted to give you a quick walk, just show you a couple of things that have changed so that you'll be prepared when you show up here at Mount Carmel on Sunday. All right, family, so I'm walking here along the side of the church down the sidewalk and want to let you know something. Before the pandemic, we had all of the entrances open and available for anybody to enter. But when you come this week, there will be one entrance. When you come, there'll be one entrance. So you can see on the doors, on their doors right there, the signs on the doors that say exit only for 4 of the doors that we usually use to enter into the building. We'll be entering the building through one singular door right here on the North 32nd Street side of the building, right beside the handicap ramp, the wheelchair lift that we have there. All right, y'all see, this is our singular entrance for Sunday. All right, so as you arrive, begin arriving, we begin opening the doors at 10:30 a.m. We want you to know that you'll be entering right here through this door. Make sure that you have your mask with you. Make sure that you're prepared. Just have your temperature checked. As you enter the building, because you've registered, we'll just be able to check your name off, knowing that you've already submitted your proof of vaccination for this week, as well as registered through Church Center, all right? So please make sure you do that as well. We're gonna hop inside really quick and check out a couple of the things that we ought to be aware of as we prepare for worship in person in the sanctuary. All right, family, so we're inside of the entrance where you will be entering into the building on Sundays moving forward. So you'll enter into this space and somebody will be here just to, again, to check off your name. Also, real quick, temperature check. If you happen to forget your mask, we have masks available here at the church, but bring your own mask with you. That would be really helpful, right? So you'll check in here and then you will move right through our memorial room into the foyer area where the ushers will meet you and take you to your seat, all right? All right, so when you get to this area, right before you walk into the sanctuary, you'll have opportunity to give. This is right here in the area by the stairwell. That takes you up to the balcony. No seating in the balcony right now unless we need it. We'll start seating on the floor in the sanctuary. But one of the big things that you can do right here before you even walk in the sanctuary is you can give. You see the box right there? That's our tithe box that we've been using prior to the pandemic. You can drop your tithes and offering right into that box as you enter into the sanctuary and as you leave out following service. There's also opportunity for you to give, of course, via Givelify. As always, you can send it via postal mail, P.O. Box 8081, Richmond, Virginia 23223. Or if you just want to take a walk after service outside and you're coming, you can always just walk right down the street to our administrative entrance where our drop box is there and you can drop it there as well. But we don't want you to forget about your obligation to help support the work of ministry as we move forward in this new season of ministry. And you can do that right before you walk into the sanctuary. And don't worry, we'll have a moment where we'll bless the gifts that you bring and ask God to continue to guide us in being great stewards of those gifts, all right? All right, family, so as the ushers greet you and walk you to your seat, they'll be taking you to a specific place to sit. I know that in the past we've had our traditional places that we like to sit, our places that we feel most comfortable sitting in the sanctuary, but because of our social distancing protocols, we want to make sure that everybody is safe and secure. So as you arrive, the ushers will be seating you in specific spaces, so we're just asking you to cooperate with them. I know it's tempting to say, hey, let me sit over here, do that in the third, but just cooperate with them as you come into the building and as you come into the sanctuary. Now, one of the best things that you ought to notice when we come back into the sanctuary is how bright it is in here. Y'all see those lights behind me on the wall? Those things shining, ain't they? Look, we got lights everywhere. It's bright in here. Look at the annex. It's lit up in here, all right? We've worked really hard over the last couple of years to make sure that the sanctuary is well lit for recording purposes, but also just so that we can see when we're in the room. Y'all can remember that previously, man, it was a little dark in here, but now we've got the lights on, not just the light of Christ, but we also got some electric lights in here. And so what you see on the pews behind me, as you see that pews are marked off, every other pew will be marked off, and so you'll have opportunity to sit socially distanced and safely as we move forward in our time of worship. So as you sit down, depending on where you sit, there's going to be something really cool in front of you that I'm going to show you really quickly. It is our QR codes. Check this out. So here's what you do with the QR code. You take your smartphone. I should have my other phone on me, right? Take your smartphone, scan the QR code, all right? Take your smartphone, scan the QR code, and as you scan the QR code, it'll take you to a landing page. That landing page will have all kind of links on that page. Links to the worship order for the day, links to opportunities to give via Givelify. So if you don't have the app on your phone, you can just click on the link and it'll take you there. Links for spiritual decisions, if you want to make spiritual decisions about salvation, about rededication, about becoming a part of the TMCBC family. Links about just what's happening, our latest Bible study series notes, all of those things will be right there on the links to take you to YouTube, all of that, even to our podcast, TMCBC, the TMCBC podcast on Spotify. All of those things are there. Social media, email, all of those things are on that landing page, which is incredible because this is an easy way for folks to connect with us. You can also subscribe to our weekly digital newsletter, The Carmel Connection, on that page as well. You also want to be attentive to the signs that we have around. You see what the signs say, right? Thank you for social distancing. All right. And as we are social distancing and seeking to be safe while we're in the building, we're still in the midst of, we're kind of in the endemic phase of this COVID-19 thing. But we want to make sure that we're fully safe as we're in the space. So please just be respectful of people. Some people may not want to be hugged. Some people may not want to be, handshake and all of that kind of stuff. So just be mindful and be respectful of people's space. If they want to hug, if they're open to it and you feel comfortable and safe, here's what I'm telling you. That's on you. That's on you. That's not on the church. But you can look around, and if you do some handshaking and things like that, and even as you enter and exit the sanctuary, just be mindful that we have sanitation stations that are right here on the walls in the sanctuary, and as you come into the building, that you can use to be able to sanitize your hands with hand sanitizer if you don't have your own with you. Take a look back here. We've done some really serious upgrades in terms of our media capabilities here over the last couple of years, and a lot of this stuff we've been using to bring you worship each week in a pre-recorded fashion, and now we're transitioning to the live recorded space. So listen, y'all, I'm really excited about this opportunity for you to come back into worship, and as we said, just come in, mask on, but still ready to lift up the name of the Lord and to praise our amazing and wonderful God in worship together. We certainly have missed you, but we're glad that you're going to be coming back to share with us as we lift up the Lord together, all right? So let's get in here so we can lift up the name of the Lord. We'll give you another update for Easter Sunday in terms of how we'll be moving forward with protocols, all right? So listen, it's Pastor Gilliam coming to you live from the sanctuary. We're so excited. Just glad to be in the space and to be able to welcome you back into the space as we worship the Lord together so that we can work for the Lord together and so that we can build God's kingdom here in the earth. All right. Listen, take care. We'll see you this weekend. We'll see you Sunday for worship, either in person or online. There's no pressure. We're trying to make our online thing as good as our in-person piece and as good as it's been over the last 2 years and making sure that it's good, and we're well on our way to doing that. So till then, we'll see you. We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.